Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here. This is your Friday update for the sailing weather for this weekend. Thanks for being a SWIS subscriber. 1st of July, doesn't time fly? Can't believe it's already the 1st. Let's just take a look then at the charts from the Met Office. This is from Wetter Central. No, it's not from Wetter Central. That's a good start, isn't it, for a new month? It's from westwind.ch, and these are the Met Office charts. Here's the analysis for 1 o'clock on Friday morning. Ridge of high pressure into the country. Still got a cold pool at upper levels across the North Sea. Not shown on this analysis chart, but it's given away by that trough. We've got a warm front out towards the west as well. You'll notice how through the course of Friday that warm front edges eastwards, weakening off all the time. High pressure really becomes the dominating factor as we get through Saturday, overnight to Saturday and Sunday too. Trying to sling another cold front into the west of Scotland, Western Ireland. This is a weakening feature too, though, during the course of Sunday afternoon, and that high just holds on to us as we go through Monday. So let's have a look at how the GFS model handles that then over the course of the sequence. The time's up here in the top left hand corner, and you'll notice how that high just hangs around as we go through the course of Friday. Got northeasterlies probably blowing at 3s through the channel, maybe a 4 along these northern French coasts. Generally northerlies along these eastern coasts is around a 3. I think northwesterlies though for East Anglia, South East England during Friday evening, and generally southerlies running up these western sides of the country around about a 3 there. Overnight tonight, well, we're going to a very slack pressure flow really. I think it's just going to be these northern coasts of France that we could see a little bit more in the way of wind. Easterlies there, probably 3s and 4s, but more generally northeasterlies 3s, and I think running up these eastern coasts we're looking at northwesterlies 3s as well, staying as a southerly at around a 3 for these western parts of the country, or perhaps even a 2. There's just a hint of some drizzle associated with that warm front just rushing up these western coasts of Ireland into western parts of Ireland and into Scotland. May just reduce visibility a little bit here. So for Saturday then, the high pressure still over the top of us. Notice the isobars a little bit closer together across the channel, so I think for mid channel areas southwards, then there I think we're going to be looking at east to east northeasterlies 4s, could touch a 5 at times. We're on the southern edge of this anticyclone, so maybe a little bit higher. I think along southern English coast generally northeasterlies at 4s, and we may well find some sea breezes developing during the course of the afternoon. Generally northwesterlies down these eastern coasts, still north to northwesterlies at 3s, and I think southerlies still running up these western coasts at around force 3, force 4 for western parts of Ireland. The high pressure stays with us then overnight in towards Sunday. A very slack pressure flow for all of us on Sunday. Sea breezes really developing quite widely during the course of Sunday afternoon, particularly I think for eastern coast and southern coast of England, although still a northeasterly flow around about a 4 for northern France, generally 3s for southern coast of England, but that sea breezes could pick it up to a 4 at times, and generally north to northwesterlies down these eastern coasts at around a 3. Generally southerlies 2s up these western coasts, but sea breezes developing all the way down the western coast of the country during the course of Sunday afternoon too. It's just interesting to take a look as well at what happens into next week, because here's high pressure look through the course of Monday, but just watch what happens as we get into the middle part of next week. Still got this theory of low pressure coming in, bringing far more unsettled conditions and stronger winds, the isobars closer together there, and it looks as if these unsettled conditions do stay as we go through the rest of next week and into next weekend. All backed up by the upper air charts, the 500 millibar flow charts. You saw these yesterday, and they're showing nicely how we see the jet stream out here in the Atlantic, where the lines are close together, the black lines are close together, look developing as we go into the course of next week, swinging through the country and through much of northern Europe too, and it's that's going to be responsible for bringing the unsettled conditions as we go into next week and also probably into next weekend as well. One interesting feature just got my eye on is this little dip in the isobars here. This is in the geopotential heights. This is a long way off. This is 14th of July, but that could well form into a cold pool which may well just slip into central parts of Europe here, forming low pressure across France and perhaps dominating things here in the middle part of the month. Now, if that happened, we would become cool with northeasterly winds and very unsettled across the south, but across northern areas high pressure will be likely to build there. Of course, we'll believe it when we see it, won't we? But just interesting hints as to what could go on as we get through in towards the middle part of July. And in fact, you can see as we knock the sequence on, the model tries to build another cold pool across the country. This is the feature I think could be shifted further south into central parts of France. We'll wait and see, of course, but in the meantime, enjoy this weekend and keep the sun shining. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being a SWIS member.